It was fun hanging out together. Indeed it was, Rob. I'm going to miss you very much and I hope that we can still hang out together. And it's also a miracle. A miracle that has only happened because of your courage. Believe me, I went through a lifetime worth of stress while you were gone. I'm sorry, Mr. Andonut, aka Mr. Fence. I just wish I could have came with you as a robot. I should have used a phase distorter. What a story that would have been. Scientists and 4 kids save the world. Wahahaha. That would have been awesome. Anyways, hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Earthbound Randomizer. So now there's a bunch of letters to scatter through, I think only 3. Unless there's also one up here. There is, but this is just a yo-yo inside, that's not even a letter. Also, there is a fly that was just on my arm, it's super annoying. It's like the little fruit flies and gnats are just here, it's like, why do you gotta be all over the place, being very rude? But a letter from Mom, and of course a letter from the kids as well, I believe that's what it was, and a letter from Tony. I believe that is all the other presents that were over here. And I believe, are you a Saturn? Ho ho! Breeze is good! I'm glad that you can bring a Saturn. Now, to read all of these letters. Starting from the letter to kids, which should be addressed to Holly. I'm fine too. So are me. Me also. Me okay. Please come and play with us again in Polestar Polystar Preschool. Oh yeah, one more thing. Bring us a present, if you have any. Sincerely, your friends at the preschool. That is adorable. I also forgot that technically Holly's also a kid. I always thought they were like teenagers, but no, they're all just children in this game. And it's like, what is up with Nintendo and having children as their main characters? I mean, it's cool and all, but it's still interesting to think about. And now from Rob, or to Rob rather, addressed from Tony. I wish I had gone with you on your adventure, even just part of the way. But instead, I'm sitting here waiting for you in Winters. I want to see you again as soon as possible. I can't wait to see your cheerful face again. I bet your glasses are dirty. If they are, and if you come back, I'll clean them for you. Like I said, I'm waiting for you. Yours truly, Tony. P.S. Don't show this letter to anyone. I'm just going to say that that was Rob reading it because like, he's like right there, and Alec probably like was like, "Hey, letter to you." Now one more letter, which will be a letter from Mom. Dear Alec, how are you? Since you left home in your journey, things have changed around here. For example, I don't use as much laundry. I also don't seem to eat as much pasta as we used to. I heard that you defeated some universal evil character named, what was it? Googie? Or something like that? Googie, I love that. That's just his nickname now, Googie. Well, that sounds really great. I want to hear some more details, so hurry home, okay? Tracy, Spark, and I are waiting for you. And oh boy, Mom, do I have a lot to tell you. I mean a lot. There's a surprise love triangle that literally happened last episode because when we were fighting the undeniable force or uncontrollable force or something like that, which would have been Giygas, it actually ended up that both him and Porky had a crush on Alec. And I don't think Alec had any idea because they're like, Porky was like, did you guys kiss already? And they just met. So that means the two of them probably had a fight between Alec and then ended up having Porky destroy Giygas or something like that. But anyways, we're now going around here, and today, since there's not really going to be any battles, it's a short period of time. Oh, and the manager's actually out here. All the thoughts and happiness have changed. I'm glad that they changed, my dude. I don't know how much it changed, but that's okay. We're just going to go and return Holly back over here. And then we're actually going to go around a few of the towns, see what has changed and what hasn't changed. So I have no idea how long this episode's going to be, but we'll find out. Alec, thank you for escorting me home. There was something I wanted to tell you, but I've forgotten it. I'm sure I'll remember by the time I see you again. Well, I guess this is it. Goodbye. So long. See ya. Bye. For now. And I love you too, Holly. It's okay. I know that's probably what you're going to try to tell me. Now I wonder if Everdred is home. But yeah, anyways, I know there's a few things that have changed around here aside from like enemies no longer being around. Are you just a normal NPC? I heard the kidnapped girl was safe. What? You saved her? That's hard to believe. You don't seem like the hero type to me. Bruh. If only you had come on an adventure with me. You would have seen a whole lot of things that you probably wouldn't want to see. But that's okay. There's just an invisible side. Sorry I made you worry. I don't know who you are. Are you Apple Kid or somebody else? Oh, is this Orange Kid? Well, you never visited my genius, did you? You have no idea what I could do. You sorry loser. But I do, and it's literally a music box that breaks. So, you're the loser here. Sorry to tell you that. And no, Apple Kid's still in Saturn Valley. I don't know why he decided to enter his home, but that's okay. He's smiling. That's right, that's all the kids. So I wonder if the kids would also say anything or not. So this is something I never really did when I first played this originally, or not even the second playthrough. When I grow up, I want to be just like Holly. Thank you for saving Holly. You're my hero. Holly is like a mother to me. You may not be able to comprehend my emotions. I might have a baby face, but I possess the mind of an adult. I beg your pardon. I've lost some weight since I last saw you, Alex. Holly must have had quite an adventure. I'm glad I could live so close to you. I'm glad you live so close to us, rather. Why don't you drop by more often? I'm working and making better pasta. Okay, cool. I'm guessing it's because Holly knew that you like pasta. You're a strong young man. My opinion has changed. Perhaps you should continue to date Holly. We're on a date? I didn't know we were on a date. Just treat her right. Come by and visit again sometime. You can even sleep in the living room couch instead of the den. There's a den that you guys have? Where's the so-called den? Not all of our projects are blessed. Nothing blue drugstore. I love it. Oh, there's a present in here. We got a zip gun inside. I didn't even realize that there was a present in here in the first place. Okay, I guess it's time for you to go home. Everybody's probably worried about you. Okay, fine. Which we will do, but not right now, because I want to do something that we actually didn't do since we could actually do it at the very beginning of the game. First, we want to go to the ATM store and take out all of our money. And this is not the drugstore. This is a drugstore, literally right next door. But apparently we're just looking at the wall of the ATM, but we're gonna withdraw all our money. You might think, why do we want to withdraw all our money? At least I'm pretty sure we can. I don't know if it's in a bulk, but that's fine. We'll just do that. Your account has been deposited with that much. It might just be enough. We'll see. But we're going to buy ourselves a house. We could have done this, I think, really early on in the game. I don't quite remember. And after we do so, I actually want to go back to Dalam and see if Mr. Omar has any other dialogue for us. Alec, that rocks! Yesterday I finally became a Hideout member. Please come back and visit. I love that for you. I also never thought about going back here and talking to these guys. I've been thinking about our gang's name. It's We'll Laugh About It Tomorrow. Do you like that? I like it. My philosophy is peace to all men. Really? You like it? I knew you would understand. I love it. I love that so much. You seem to gain yourself some confidence or something. During your trip, we were very popular everywhere you went. I'm jealous. I wish I was popular like you. We could be popular. Hi, Alec. I started to get crowded in a hideout. I was considering moving to Beaks Point. What do you think? You do really agree? Build a strong, sturdy shack. I like that, because I never realized that even these guys would just have different dialogues, because this guy outside was already a member, but apparently Flowey wasn't originally a member. Who knew? I also love how he is one. I'm glad to see you healthy. I don't know who you are, but I'm glad to see you healthy as well. I'm glad that we didn't get ran over by that van. And here we are, we decided to go all the way east, and wow, we have a lot more money that we actually need to buy this house. I thought it was gonna be more, not as cheap, and then he transformed. As usual, you are wearing your grubbies. So what do you want? My son isn't home right now. He's walking around somewhere. My husband is also gone. Oh yes, I am Mr. Pretty Man. I love that you're a pretty man. I love that you have a husband. He's always great adventure. He's a real gentleman, isn't he? You'll be happy to meet him. I'm happy to see you too. I don't even know who you are, but this is our also beautiful, beautiful house. But at least we have a beautiful ocean view, and we have enough money to just... Oh, that's right, we can get pictures taken in here. I'm really excited to actually see the photographs, because I wonder if it's going to be vanilla, or if it's going to be with the randomized character. But our pictures are taken instantaneously by this photographic genius himself. And goodbye, photograph genius, I love you so much. You sit down. But yes, there's lots of renovation that needs to be done over here. And I actually really want to know if this pictures... Oh yes, the magazine which actually hints at Giygas. My Secret Life, Chapter 3, story from the previous chapter. I was neither a murderer or a suspect, nor a target or an international spy organization. But I drove a car down to Jersey Turnpike, 80 miles per hour. Also still love how this is literally just on Earth. It's just a completely different continent. A police officer pulled me over and asked me for my driver's license. He said I was going 20 miles per hour, over the speed limit. I instantly pointed to my wife and said, I'm in a hurry, my wife's in labor. Fortunately, my wife had a big stomach. Ooh. I hope he let me go with that excuse. Oh, since it's an emergency, I'll lead you to the hospital with my police car. No, it's not necessary. Why not? Well, let's get going, said the officer. No, we can't. This baby's a demon child. Because I skipped over that by accident. Which, I know that's pretty much a joke, at least I'm pretty sure. But, it didn't actually say who was saying it. It could literally just be the wife. And I love the fact that the way Giygas looks, it's like things that's kind of pieced together, even though it's not really anything to piece together. Just a plain old garbage can full of trash. That doesn't look like a can, that looks more like a donation box. But that's okay. We'll go with it, and now we're just gonna head over to Dalam to visit Omar over here. I love how he's just walking around, not even sitting there. You there! We have little, but stay and rest for a while. Oh, thanks, Omar. But I'm impressed. You did so well with who hasn't had much training. Well, thank you, Omar. I appreciate that. Picked up the receiver. You finally come home, so that means... Oh, thanks heavens! You did it, you're safe, and now I'm excited to see what you did. But anyways, come back quickly, and I'll make pasta. Now, one thing I want to know as well, I wonder if Tracy has anything different. Hello, Tracy doesn't seem to be working here anymore. Yeah, she used to work here part-time. Hun? This is Alec, Tracy's big brother. I've heard about your great work you're doing. It's an honor to talk to you, sir. Oh, you're calling for a delivery? I am very sorry. My wife is out on maternity leave. Oh, is it the two of them? I want to take care of my other kid. I decided to take some time off for delivery business. It's right next to the fridge. Put it in the microwave, that's it. Sorry about that, I'm a little busy right now as you heard. It's adorable. I really would like to hear some of your stories. Stories? That's the dog's food. Hey, now look what you've done. I'm sorry, I have to go. I'm so sorry, dude. You have a very busy life, but it sounds like you are being a good father, though. Prince Omar has returned. I'm so extremely happy. Please stay here and relax. I would, but I think it's time that we actually head home. There is other things, but I don't know exactly where they would be. Actually, no, we're gonna head back to Threed and see what the group or the tent, if they're in the tent or anything, to see if we could find a group of those zombie hunters or whatever they're called. See if there's anywhere to talk to them. Could you help me? Maybe not. I mean, I would help you, but I don't know what kind of help you need. Sorry, is there a coffin or whatever it's supposed to be? And yes, I know we could just enter the tent. I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't anybody up by the graveyard or something like that. But, hello people, how are you doing? To take the bus or not to take the bus? I get pretty sick usually. Why don't you just walk there then? Or take the bike? Why are you gasping? I'm concerned. Way to go. Please come back again. Brick road. The golden statue's going strangely. It is strange because it's not even a gold statue. But that's okay. I didn't like to fight the zombies anyways, but those days were never dull. And it became really peaceful. It became really quite peaceful compared to before. No problem here, we can't even... Oh, that was almost too much. What do you mean it was almost too much? Did you not want to, like, attack everybody despite you being a zombie out here controlled by Giygas? But I guess that makes sense. And now I actually want to go back to where the boogie tent was. Even though it wasn't even a boogie tent, I don't remember what it actually was called. But I go back down here to see if... Nope, the character's just gone. There was a person in this billboard over here before. I'm guessing it was just Apple Kid that's over here. Peaceful Rose Valley ahead, please proceed with caution. Although it's not going to be littered with anything anymore because, well, it truly is Peaceful Rose Valley now. Which is exciting. But back home we go. After visiting Porky's home actually, because I don't think you've been in here. There's only 3 people remaining. I don't want to say. I'll get out of here. Ooh. I wonder if that means Porky's dead. Because I know he's in Mother 3. But that doesn't mean he hasn't died and that's another Porky. We don't have any openings for part-time employees at this time. It's weird it says it's 3. And then the music's all weird. Let's just say it's Piggy going to be here. Hey, I know your hard-earned cash is important to you, but you should also call your mom. She's probably an ulcer about worrying about you. Yeah, I will. So is that supposed to be Piggy or is that actually supposed to be Porky? And if that's Porky, what happened to Piggy? Honestly, this is about my dad. But anyways. Now we return home. I'm very curious because the dad's not even here even though it said the dad was gonna be here. Wow, you became such a strong young man. I'd like to hear all about your stories. But I don't want to annoy you as soon as you walk through the door. After all your chats with the people you met and adventures are finally over, please come back here. The photo man brought an album by. I'd like to look at it with you. Oh, so does that mean then we need to go back? So we talked to everybody. Dad doesn't even say anything. Alec picked up the receiver and beep. Did you finish doing everything you wanted to? Did not quite, because I wanted to talk to Tracy. And the dad's not here. And Dad doesn't even want to pick up. It's a shame that we don't even get to see him. I forgot that's what you looked like. Goody, my brother's back. You've got a lot to catch up with your schoolwork. Sure. And if you have any problems with your assignments, I'll help you. Don't get freaked out. Did Cargo Express, my old company, help you? I saved some money, so we'll do some lunch together sometime. Sweet. You also got a new girlfriend. I mean, I didn't know I had a new girlfriend, but sure. Your adventure must have gone pretty good. Do you need help with anything with your schoolwork? What do you need help with? I don't need help with anything. He said schoolwork. It attests storage items. But also it's funny how it never even said that we were actually dating, and yet everybody's like, you're dating. Just imagine, Alec being like, I'm not even interested in girls, and now you guys are all saying that I'm apparently dating a girl. It's like, I actually want to date Jeff, or something like that. And now we finished everything. Now we can finally catch me up with your adventure. We didn't even interact with the dog. But that's okay. I love how the dog's dancing, like, nobody else is actually doing anything. But now, the actual finale to it. Just interesting. There's Tracy. She's no longer in her tornado form. So proud of her for being able to transform just like your mother. I don't even Alex gets you that. Oh, I read away 5 music. I don't know if this is actually randomized because it's been a long time since I've actually, well, seen the outro for this, or rather the credits for it, because last time, well, this was going to happen was going to be in our vanilla playthrough, but it wasn't randomized, but the save kind of just like, nope, no more, so we never actually were able to escort Holly and everything and see these credits. So I'm glad we're gonna finally do this. And the music's such a vibe. It's too bad we had to ride the bike more than once because the bicycle actually has a really good music as well. But now here's a few things that I've noted down that I just forgot to talk about. before, which is just really quick things that should go into the credits anyways. The first one will be, I really like how when you're in control of Omar, or Prince Pooh, or Pooh, what do you want to call him by? Hey, just Runaway 5. I love how there actually is 5 of them. Or 6 if you can include Lena's. But anyways, when you first control him, if you talk to Nessa's dad, his dad actually thinks that your dad's playing a joke on him. But it also brought up a question of, how did Omar know what Nessa's or Alex's phone number is? So here's a random question for you guys. How do you think he got it? Do you think that maybe he had connected with his dad? Maybe the phone guy just knows every book in the Prophets or something like that? Because if you're in control of Rob or Jeff as he's on screen, and you call his dad, or just interact with the phone, it actually just goes back to Winters. So it's interesting how it just works like that. And now the second thing that I wanted to note down, which I just really, it's nothing as important, but I really want the I screamed because I didn't know what to say quote on a shirt. I don't know why I wanted it on a shirt. I just do. Gerardo Montag. I don't actually know how to say his name. Oh yeah, Talarama and all the monkeys. It's interesting seeing these guys without it actually being randomized. It's like, Perky, what do you... Oh, interesting. So it's probably showing all the events that kind of happen in between games that you don't really get to see. Of course, Omar is still not, like, he's still randomized. Some things are, some things aren't. And I don't know what makes it change. Oh yeah, Dungeon Man. We never actually went back to see Dungeon Man. So maybe that's something that we could also do once we get credits. And we have to go to skip through here. There's a lot of people. Hey. Hello, Mr. Photographer. We actually get to see our pictures now. Love how he came down. We are going to all say fuzzy pickles, everybody. Fuzzy pickles. There we go. Absolutely lovely. Thank you, photographic genius himself. Oh, I love it. I love how this part is in the music. See, this is the part where you get to see everything. And 81 level. Holy cowabunga. I was just gonna skip through the credits to see like what would happen at the end, but I love how it's literally just showing it, not pictures. But now I'm actually going to skip forwards because it's just showing all the pictures that we take. We didn't actually find all the pictures though, or all the picture areas rather. I love it. I love how it's just random pictures through here. And I wonder if all these are signed or not. It also makes me wonder if we could actually print these out at the end. I don't believe so. We had one character that was blacked out. I don't know why they were blacked out. But there we go. We made it to the end. Oh, and someone's following us. Hello, it's your dad. You've been out here for a long time now. It's maybe none of my business. Don't you think it's a good idea to take a break? Alright. You should find a place to stay in near town. When you get to a hotel, be sure to call your dear old dad. And hey, keep an eye on the bad guys. Oh yeah. And it gives us all the way back to the beginning of the game. I think this is actually technically... Actually, is it redoing it? I don't quite remember. I believe it is. That's interesting. It has the first plus. My land, you could be knocking at the door if this. It does reset everything. Oh, and Mom's following us. Interesting. Oh, it's Picky. Hey Picky, what's up, boy? A letter arrived from Mr. Pokey. It's addressed to Alex. There's no stamp on it. It's a mailman. Anyways, I brought it over. It said, "Come get me, loser. Spankety spankety." I wonder who he is? Oh, I love it. And when I wonder what would happen if we actually saved at the end. Because he never saved there. But I love that loop around. But anyways, since this is actually an emulator, I save stamped it. So we're actually gonna go back to Scarabra and see if Brick Road is still in his spot. But I guess we won't, because it's just completely boarded off now. which makes me sad because I'm like, what happened to Brick Road? Where did he go? And of course, these guys are just staying the same. But anyways, now we shall actually leave it here. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this whole series and this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I don't really actually know what we're gonna do next, but it's between two things. It's gonna be Zelda 2 Randomizer, but I might do other randomizers, I don't know. Either way, we're gonna figure it out. And yeah, anyways. I'm just gonna do the outro. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, slap the subscribe button, say something down in the comments down below. Do what you do, and I will see you in the next video, which I'm looking forward to, because I don't know how it's gonna go for this randomizer. Anyways, peace.